thank you for coming back to the channel. Today is the first retro video of this new year, so happy new year to everybody. Thanks for tuning in. But it comes in a bit of a somber mood because today's video, Mega Drive Monday video, was chosen to reflect and remember the greatest player of all time in my opinion, which was Pelé. Now Pelé very recently passed away, but there was a second game on the Mega Drive, which was Pelé II World Tournament Soccer, which is what I'm playing today. But the first one wasn't great, and you know, this is more of a kind of a tribute to Pelé, who I believe was the greatest player of all time. I can't be bothered to get drawn into the Messi versus Ronaldo debate, because if you ask me, neither of them did for football what Pelé did, and that is never changing my mind on that. So with that in mind, I just want to crack on with the game. Now, the first one was a little bit of a rubbish game. I'm not going to dress it up anyway. Is the second one any better? Did they improve on it? And I think it was still done by Accolade, so it's, you know, it's not some company no one's ever heard of. But I think the best thing to do is just show you. So tonight, for your viewing enjoyment, please sit back, relax and enjoy. This is Pelé II World Tournament Soccer on the Sega Mega Drive.
Well, that's a nice touch. I wasn't expecting that. So yes, this is the second of the Pelé games which came out on the Mega Drive. I suppose it did feel quite fitting that, you know, this is the first Mega Drive Monday of the year, albeit it is in relatively solemn circumstances. But yes, they did actually make a second Pelé game. The first one I did on the channel last year, now, and it wasn't that great. But I just feel that I just kind of needed to you know, cover off the series of two and give this one a go. Now, I did ever play this earlier. It took me ages to find this. To get to the to actually get to changing the teams, you've got to go into the options, and under game type exhibition you then get team select. I didn't find this, and I was stuck playing as Argentina twice, and I thought that's not very appropriate for a Pelé video. So sorry, you got to press the C button for it. So you go team select the home team. Now, I spent ages looking around for this to play as England, and then it suddenly dawned on me this is obviously based on the 1994 World Cup, which of course England didn't qualify. Ireland did. Ireland famously beat Italy with Ray Houghton scoring that goal past what would eventually be the finalists. But well, of course, who won that tournament in America? It was Brazil, so I'm going to be playing as Brazil. It's 3 championships to their credit and 14 cup appearances. They're known for their awesome passing game and ball control. They're also known to lack concentration in the last quarter of a game, so try to save your best defensive strategy for later in the game. World ranking to date, number 3. Signed, Pelé. Pretty sure Brazil won that World Cup, but yeah. But I'm very, very bad at this, so I'm going to possibly play against one of the weaker teams just to start off with, so we can go Saudi Arabia. Although Saudi Arabia did beat Argentina in the last World Cup, and they went on to win the tournament, so anyone could beat anyone. But yeah, let's just get on with it. Let's just go for it. Today's game is played in Pontiac, Michigan. The field in this indoor stadium is in prime condition for today's game. Signed, Pelé. Thanks, pal. Right. Now, if memory serves, this is one of the stickiest controls ever. I mean, graphically, it's already kind of inferior to the other game, if you ask me. Oh, I thought you threw it to my player then. Actually, I've just noticed Saudi Arabia played in red. Oh! Get in! Get it! Okay, I've just missed an open goal already. Is this the shoot button? This should be the shoot. This is the shoot button. A goal by B. Diaz from E. Balustrade. Balustrade? What? As in a banister? Is it Roger Bannister? Is it Brazilian cousin of Roger Bannister? So okay, I'm going to stop making that joke. That's not going to be the first time I'm going to make that joke, is it? I mean, this isn't going to be like kind of the free-flowing samba football you'd come to expect from Brazil, especially when it just looks like he's out for a little stroll. I mean, that tackle was absolute filth, and I've just pressed the cross button the wrong way. Well, let's see some of that slick Brazilian passing game. Oh, goalie was on form there. Oh. Go on, number 6. That'd be Dunga, wouldn't it? Oh. I just suddenly remembered that the way you score in the Pelé games is you have to do it from crosses. Because if you try and take the keeper on head on, he will literally save it pretty much every time. That other time I got lucky because he spilled it. Hello? Oh. That, shots come cross, as they call it. I said the old, oh, God, this has just turned into filth. Right, so that's change player. That's slide tackle. Right, there we go. Go on, Dunga. How'd you sprint in this game? Or maybe this is as fast as you can go? Ah. Oh. I'm not liking the way that the kind of change player thing just doesn't seem to frickin'... What is going on? I don't know who had the ball there. Yeah, the stadium effects, the speed of the game, it's not as good as the other one, dare I say. It just feels a bit rushed, for want of a better word. Can someone get on the end of that, please? Please. I mean, I've got them pegged back in their half. I am abundantly aware I am playing Saudi Arabia, so I'm not expecting a particularly huge challenge here, but I just... Well, to be honest, in my practice game, I couldn't even score. So the fact I've actually managed to get on the score sheet is nothing short of a flipping miracle. Oh, is round one? Is round another? Oh, I've hit the freaking post. And Balustrade scored. But, yeah, seriously, that's a banister rail. How long did I set the halves on for? Man, come on. Keeper. Oh, I've just given it straight to him. Shit. Can I just hoof it? That's not a hoof. Oh, just couldn't take it around him. How the fuck did I miss that? I like the way the referee very authoritarily points to the goal kick. I don't know what's happening. I mean, that slide tackle looks like an intentional foul because he's like off the ground, which, you know, by the letter of the law is a red card. I don't know if I'm just trying to just walk it into the net all the time. I mean, you'd think, being a Pelé game, number 10 for Brazil would just be an absolute unit, wouldn't you? But they're not. I mean, it's kind of a bit weird that, you know, Pelé's not in the game. Ref. I like the way the ball's just stopped there. Oh, it's a throw-in. It's a throw-in. Okay. Play it short. Play it short. Down the wing. Crosses in. No one on the end of it. Marvellous. Oh. I mean, being a Pelé game, it'd be better if they based it off like the 1970 World Cup with, like, you know, Tostão, Jairzinho, as well as Pelé, Carlos Alberto. That'd be good. But no, we got Bebeto Dia. Oh wait, I wonder if that is actually Bebeto being 1994. It might be. I wonder who E. Balustrade is. I'm gonna have to look into that. But unfortunately, we've got another half of this. It looks like I'm just wiping out the ref there. That was pretty funny. Now I've got to shoot down. Oh, some slick passing here. Very slick pass. Oh, shite. I like the way that the slide tackle, you have to like be right on top of them, otherwise it just doesn't... Oh, hang on, 7's a bit nippy. 7's very nippy. It's round 1. Oh, hang on. Balustrade! Balustrade! Well, alrighty then. But like I said, yeah, the stadium sounds aren't as good as the other one. The handling of the game isn't actually as good as the other game, believe it or not. I mean, the other one wasn't great by any stretch of the imagination, but it was actually probably better than this. Oh, it's off the post. I was in. I didn't realise I scored. Didn't realise I scored. B. Diaz. Bebeto Diaz. Bebeto was number 7 though, I'm pretty sure, in the 94 World Cup, if that is indeed Bebeto. But then again, going back to 1994, that'd be Romario, be number 10? I must admit, I was only, what, 11 in that World Cup. I don't remember it that well. I remember Ray Houghton's goal, and obviously Roberto Baggio's missed penalties, the kind of things I do remember from that World Cup. But I mean, there was some great goals in that one. Like actually, Saudi Arabia actually got one of the goals of the tournament. There's Saeed Al Arayan. He got quite a good goal. He like took on like the whole team. I love the way they throw the ball and it literally just stops right on the line. And I'll just throw it to no one because that's Tekkers. Was that the same World Cup Daniel Amokachi scored for Nigeria? Because I remember he ran in the net and like grabbed hold of the net. But the other thing I remember, 1994 World Cup, Diana Ross, in the opening ceremony, she went to take a penalty and like missed. I mean, to be fair, Diana Ross's penalty was probably better than Harry Kane's second penalty against France in the last World Cup. And I mean, it was kind of choreographed so that the goal fell apart when she scored it. Oh, Bebeto Diaz, assisted by Yves Balustrade, makes it 5. I mean, I'm under no particular flipping illusion. It's not a great game. If the first one felt rushed, this kind of almost like took the same code, but somehow made it tackier. Oh, I've given the ball away. Give the ball away. Keeper. Hoof. Oh. I thought that was going to make its way all the way to the centre forward. Classic Route 1 football there. Cross comes in. No one to meet it. Oh. Come on now. This Saudi Arabia dude, he's untackleable. But here's B. Diaz. He's on a hat-trick. But Balustrade picks it up, taking it off the post. And absolutely lashes it into the empty net. It's 6-0. I mean, I wasn't expecting to win this much. Then again, I suppose it is Saudi Arabia. And obviously, if I'm doing this like Pelé memorial, well, not memorial, but in memory of Pelé, we can't have Brazil getting absolutely thumped now, can we? By my own gaming ineptitude. But takes it round 1. But do you see what I mean? When you're 1-on-1 with the keeper, you just you can't score. It's not like FIFA where you can just slot it. I mean, even FIFA International, you couldn't do that. Oh, you know what? I'd have been better off just redoing another FIFA International soccer video. I mean, that was from 1994. That was, I suppose, essentially FIFA 94. But we got them pegged in their own half here. They were saying about Brazil's concentration in the latter stages of the game. Well, from a perspective of game management, I think we've done all right here. And there's another one. I'm not quite sure where the keeper went there, but I'm not knocking it. It's a cool 7-0. I'm pretty sure it was true that when Brazil actually lost the 2014 semi-final to Germany, and Germany were 5-0 up, I think it was Joachim Löw said to them, don't embarrass them. Let's keep the score down. And I think Andre Schürrle was in the toilet at the time, so I didn't hear that. And his one scored the 2 goals to make it 7. I don't know what's going on with this music. But okay, Bebeto, Balustrade, Bebeto, Balustrade. 4 goals for Balustrade and a hat-trick for Bebeto. So there we go. Brazil versus Saudi Arabia has finished 7-0. And if I'm honest, not sure if I can put myself through another game of that. So I'm going to, not compete with the music and leave this here and say, if you have come this far, thank you very much for choosing to spend your time with me. If you like this video, please drop a little like. Perhaps subscribe to the channel if you're new. So yeah, that's the first retro video of the year. And as I said earlier, it's relatively somber circumstances, because for me, Pelé was the greatest footballer who ever lived and will ever live. I don't want to get drawn into the Messi Ronaldo debate. No, Pelé. Pelé was the greatest for me. Even in Escape to Victory, he scores a bicycle kick after having a heart attack. I mean, I know that's a film, but I mean that's the impression and he changed football around the world for everyone. That is the crux of why I think he's the greatest. I mean, sadly, I didn't grow up watching him play. It was just a little bit before my time. But, I've seen so much footage of him since then. And nothing's going to change my mind on that. That I just find, can we just shut up about the Messi-Ronaldo debate? Pelé is the greatest. He always will be. And there will be no other like him. But, guys, I'm going to leave this here. So thanks again for watching. Stay safe. And I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.